Peace, light, and love, YouTube. It is your man, J-Pharaoh. I'm doing a read with Maji Got the T's Oracle deck. So, per usual. um, so I hope all is well. I figured that, hey, maybe someone might want a reading. I don't want to stay away from YouTube too long. Just coping with the ebbs and flows of life, and really trying to just stay on top of things, trying to do what God has for me to do. So peace, light, and love. I got major chills right now. So somebody's cool is gonna watch this. Hi, cool person. I feel your energy big time. Got like chills. So I want to do more things on the channel, but I'm figuring out what that is for me. I'm new to tarot, new to doing oracle card readings, and so I'm new to YouTube. So I'm figuring all of this good stuff out. But I figured that, hey, somebody out of the 130 people subscribed to the channel might want to hear something from me. So I'm praying to God that I give you a good message, talk about things. I'm gonna take 3 cards, and I think I've definitely got the 3 cards. Got some jade crystal going on. Many of us know jade is an amazing stone, amazing mineral. What are our cards? We have, oh my gosh, dream messages. We have tarot reader. I was just talking about how I am new to tarot. So it says tarot reader. I'm just talking about how I'm new to tarot. We have goddess energy as well. So shout out to Maji Got the Tea. Check her out at www.majigotthetea.com. And let's talk about this. So the first one up, I see, goddess energy. So I believe this is acknowledging, that chosen oneness, that energy that we possess as God's anointed ones, to identify as chosen ones. Goddess energy also, perhaps there are deities. Of course, there are deities walking with us. Maybe they're bringing our attention to them. Is there a deity that's been calling out to you? Bastet has been a deity that has been calling out to me as of late, in a way that I've really been noticing and really processing. Bastet is that, the cat Egyptian goddess. And I believe that maybe she's been calling to help me out with my pets. Anyone who's a pet owner, you understand that, there's so much that goes involved into learning your pets, and as they grow and their personalities shift, you have to keep up with that, and, on top of, all of their other needs. So I've been really asking Bastet to help me in being a good caregiver and being a good provider. Tarot reader. So, I also feel like we are being encouraged, guided to get into the tarot, to really learn how we perceive messages. I believe this is definitely an inclination for me to delve deeper into tarot. I currently only have 1 tarot deck. I do have kind of like 2. I have 1 full deck, which is a New Orleans Voodoo tarot deck, but I also have the Rider-Waite deck, which is like your typical deck, that not typical, but a very common deck that you see on YouTube. The Rider-Waite, it's like the man on the horse, and it's like a lot of yellows and reds, and Rider-Waite, the regular tarot deck, and that for YouTube usually. And then dream messages. I myself, I'm gonna be honest with you, I smoke marijuana. The marijuana does influence the recollection of the dreams big time. I recently, I still have dreams even though I smoke marijuana. I don't have the same type of dreams though on times when I go periods without smoking weed. So I'm going to be honest and transparent on that one. Not that I necessarily need to hide that for any reason. It's just that, I feel led to talk about smoking marijuana and the dreams. I also am a person, I travel in my dreams big time. A lot of people, either they've met me and then they start seeing me in their dreams, or, and a lot of times these dreams are either me kind of helping them, saving them. A lot of times these people are experiencing having sex with me in the dream. Very interesting. This is how it gets to me. And I definitely, I see the future so often in my dreams. When I was in my 20s, I remember there were times when I was first recognizing this ability to be so significant for me. There were weeks where I would dream of the next day every night. Every night I would dream of what would happen the next day. And that's what really got me into like, yo, I am psychic, man. Like this, there's no denying this. God, you're doing this in my life. What does this mean? I'm seeing the future, every day before they happen. So that was a big part for me. So maybe are you having those type of dreams where, you experience or see things in the dream, and then in the waking life, you're like, wait a minute, I saw this, or I saw that person, or I heard what I'm hearing. You hear a sound, you're like, wait a minute. In my dream, I heard this sound, and then this happened. You're like, oh my God. There goes that car from the dream. And then, oh my God, there goes that person coming out the car. Wait a minute, this is happening. What I saw in my dream is about to happen. That person's going to do what I saw them do in my dream last night, or whenever you might have had the dream. So I really want to also encourage, also my melanated brothers, my black and brown brothers and sisters, let's get into the tarot. I know a lot of times in America, people frown upon reading tarot. They feel like it's evil. They feel like you're tapping into things that, you may not know what you're tapping into. Feel like there's something negative or scary or wrong about it. And I was raised Baptist, and in my early 20s, when it became impossible for me to ignore the fact that I am psychic any longer, I really had to seek out tarot readers, because I was experiencing things that didn't make sense by my Christian upbringing. I was so clearly seeing things right before they happened. I was so clearly speaking things and causing things to happen. I was moving things without touching them, and it was scaring me. And it wasn't like, these these things might happen to people, and they might talk about this one or two things that happened to them for a long time. Like this one time, this thing happened to me. I was like, oh my God, how did that move? Or how did I read their mind? Or how did I see that before it happened? Or how did I say all of that, and all of it happened right after I said it, just as I said it? How in the world, oh my God. Then it got to a point where all of that was happening to me on a regular basis. I was meeting these people, and I was just like, something in me would know that they're not human. I'm like, that being looks like a human, but that is not a human. I don't care what anybody says. I don't know how I know it. It's something non-human about that whatever it is, that thing that looks like a human being. Not knowing what I was talking about was scaring me. And then, I started to come to realize that, yeah, there are a lot of things on planet Earth that look like a human being that are not human. When you know. I don't need to go into that much right now, I'm being told. And God is energy. I think we have to tap into our higher selves and realize who we are, the gods and goddesses that we are. Really, and it's a lot, right? When you have this type of energy flowing through you, it's so much responsibility to it, and it's so hard to balance it at times. And we have to face our shadow selves and these aspects of ourselves that we must overcome and put in so much work to to improve ourselves, to balance ourselves, to ground ourselves, to evolve, to align ourselves with God, with truth. You know, we are extensions of God, right? But we have to align ourselves to that energy. We have to align ourselves to that power. We have to call upon our ancestors, our divine ancestors who love us and seek to help us on these journeys. It's so amazing to think about, right, or to know that we have millions of ancestors that love us, you know, that are aware of us and that walk with us. Isn't that amazing? You know, because in this world we can feel so alone, right? You know, and if you can't really see these beings, it's kind of like, what do you mean they're out there sometimes, right? You know, it's like we have to work on that relationship. That's something I definitely am working on, that relationship with my ancestors, so that I can see them better and I can hear them better and I can trust them more and build a relationship with them and know how do my powers work? How does my relationship with God work? You know, and I believe that the big message is that there are goddesses and gods, deities that are reaching out to us to work with us. I know that I've learned that when a deity has chosen to work with you, they will make themselves aware to you. You will become aware of their presence, of their communication. Maybe you'll see a lot of videos about this deity. Maybe you'll keep hearing this deity name or the symbol of this deity or the color of this deity. Or maybe in your mind you find yourself continuously thinking about this deity or hearing people speak the deity's name or something like that. Somehow your consciousness is going to be brought to that deity. And of course the spirit realm, they know how to interact with us. They know how to communicate with us, and they're always speaking. We have to get in alignment to hear them, right? With 1, 2, 3 on the clock there. This is my message for you all. Cover your ears if this might bother you. That's my message. I wanted to put a message out there tonight because, you know, the YouTube channel is something that I'm getting familiar with. It is important to me, and I just thought that maybe there could be someone who might want to hear my lovely voice, who might need a message from God. If that, you know, hopefully that was, you know, just, or maybe you just want to spend time with a cool brother. Hopefully, you know, you view me as a cool brother. Please like and subscribe. I'm working on the channel, so, you know, I'm definitely interested in what you think about, you know, what content you might want to see from me. If you have any questions about anything, you know, I pray you many blessings, and I pray God blesses this connection and this collective. And until next time, fam, peace, light, and love. I love you.